Welcome to Meet a Theater Pro. I'm Heather Van Holt, SCR's Digital Media Manager.
And I'm Holly Van Holt, SCR's Conservatory Manager.
And yes, we are identical twins. And yes, we do both work at the same place. So Holly, what does a Conservatory Manager do?
Best description of my job is I'm the vice principal of our conservatory classes and school. We have somewhere between 400 and 500 kids in the building not right now, but in the building every week, and usually between 100 and 150 adults in the building every week. So with 600 students, we're an actual school, an acting training school. And so my job is just to manage all that and make sure everybody gets to the right place, everybody gets registered, everybody knows what's going on, manage the faculty, and all that kind of fun stuff. And you are Digital Media Manager.
I am the Digital Media Manager, and which is kind of a vague title for what I do. I manage the website and keep everything up to date on the website, and then I actually produce all the programs that you see when you come and sit down and see a performance, and a lot of the emails that go out, and a lot of other digitally related items. And I'm kind of a de facto SCR archivist just because I've been working there for so long. We've both been at SCR for a really long time. I don't think I want to put a number to that, only because let's just say it involves a couple decades.
Yeah.
Ever since I was right out of high school. My mom was involved when we were young, and so she knew a lot of the founding artists, became friends, and while there was no nepotism involved, we did get our jobs. I got my original job as what was called a runner, and what it is because we didn't have like emails and a lot of stuff like that.
Faxes.
I was a delivery person while I was still in high school, just part-time in the afternoons. And then once I graduated from high school, I started working a little bit more as a receptionist. And then after I finished with school, I actually worked 12 years in the development department as their data manager, and went back to school for web development, and ended up in my position now probably about 15 years ago. So that's my history. Her history is similar, but a little bit different.
Well, when she moved to reception, they needed a new runner. So that was me. So I took over that job. And then when she left reception and went in development, they needed a new person at reception. And so I worked at reception and ended up doing actually 7 years full-time at reception. And then moving into the education office a little over 20 years ago, and so I've been working in the education office since that point. So, but as she says, our history goes way, way back with our mother, who was an actress at SCR back in the third step, and the story that goes around, which is absolutely true, is my mother and father were seeing a play that involved Acoustic, one of the founding members who they were friends with, and she went into labor with us at an SCR performance. So
it's destined.
It's destined
for us to be working there. There was a play called Herat Last, and they needed a really big dog. So our Great Dane Odin was in the production, and that was really the only time that I've worked on that. She and I we kind of traded evenings and stuff, that we work directly on a production. Most of the stuff that we do is either like Holly with the conservatory or with myself with all the productions, but not directly on stage. So oddly enough, he absolutely loved it. They would call his name over the loud speaker and say, Odin stage right, and he would run down the hall ready to get on stage. So that was a really memorable time for us, and it was very fun. And he ate it up.
He did. He loved it. He loved it.
If I weren't a theater pro, what would I be doing? That's really hard. I think our other favorite thing to do that we do with my family is we travel a lot. This staying at home has been a bummer. We hope that it does not impede our travel plans for the future in is coming October, but I would like to think it would have something to do with either animals or travel, because those are my favorite things.
Or a combination of the two, nature photography.
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Something
That would be really cool.
I think we have similar interests. Would have similar answers to that question.
Passing the time for staying at home, we're still working a lot. There's still a lot to do.
So busy.
At SDR, so we're grateful for that. There may be no productions, but we're trying to keep all of you informed and get as much content out to you as possible, so you know what's happening and to keep you interested. The classes are still going.
The classes all start online this week, so that's been a big challenge for all of us in the education office, is how to switch from live classes to online classes. But thankfully everybody's been, so patient and willing to jump onto this journey with us, and we're full steam ahead starting this week, and with all the kids and all the adults, and we'll see how that goes. But that has kept me extremely busy. So working at our little home office on the dining room table.
Yeah. So other than that, we have some dogs. Maybe we can get you to meet them. Let's see. Kylo, come here. There's one big puppy. Say hi. The other one is busy. I think she's eating grass. Sorry. So thank you for watching Meet at Theater Pro, and hopefully we'll see you at the theater soon. Thank you. Bye.